Everybody put your hands together for Kewana Scurry. Woo!
Put it up, put it up, put it up, put it up, put it up. Hey,
Not
hey,
enough
put it
of
up.
y'all are clapping.
Put your hands together. I'm about to drop that beat.
I need you to put your hands together. Keep
Put
doing
them
it.
together.
I did not tell you to stop.
Put them together.
All right, now stop. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some hot rhymes for y'all.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey,
That's recognized.
Hey everyone, I'm actually not a rapper. This just happened by chance.
The rapper?
Yes. Yes. So let's drop that beat, let's go.
Just don't drop your mic.
Oh, really? I'll do it.
You know she'll do it. Oh, denied.
Guess I actually have to be a host now.
Someone get this crazy lady out the building.
Hey everyone, welcome to MT at Night. I'm your host, Kewana Scurry. And I'm definitely not a rapper. Okay, so now Halloween is right around the corner, so it's only fair to start off with the great Trumpkin himself. Donald Trump was recently visited by the ghost of Melania during a speech in Puerto Rico.
I just want to thank everybody, the first responders. On behalf of myself, our Vice President, Melania really wanted to be with us. It's really touched her heart. Melania really wanted.
Of course, this could just be Melania's Halloween costume. This year she's going as anyone other than the First Lady. Sadly, it looks like he eventually figured it out.
We'll be doing that. My wife, Melania, who happens to be right here.
Speaking of jilted lovers, the feud between establishment Republicans and Trump is getting heated these days. John McCain and from Tennessee, Bob Corker and Jeff Flake have been taking shots at the pumpkin in chief. To some, this is a courageous act of defiance, but all these guys are on their way out. It's easy to tell someone off if you don't have to work with them anymore. So long, Janice. Your family photos are weird, and we all know you use your pet egg in the break room sink. Peace. Well, the Navy recently christened the USS South Dakota, its most advanced stealth submarine to date, which seems about right since South Dakota is pretty much the stealthiest state. When was the last time anyone thought about South Dakota? Honey, where are we? We're in Pierre. Like the skunk? No, that's Pepe Le Pew. I just want to see where Fargo was made. Just crazy, just plain crazy. Well, moving on, in movie news, it has just been announced that there will be a live-action Dora the Explorer movie, and it's going to be co-produced by the one and only Michael Bay. This is sure to mess with the formula a little bit. Can you find the explosion?
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Kewana?
Hello?
Is she okay?
Is she having a stroke?
You did it! Well, whatever. You know, it'll get like five sequels made. You know how Michael Bay films are. Well, moving on, American Airlines announced a new push to work to address race relations. So I guess they're going to go with the Spirit Airlines approach and be generally terrible to everyone. Their new slogan for American Airlines is going to be, up here, everyone's black and blue. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Well, everyone, it's going to be a great show tonight. We have local artist Maccabee coming in to perform.
Miss Lee, this is Agent Williams from the tax office. Our records show an unpaid balance on your account. If you don't pay by end of day, you'll be facing jail time. Well, the fastest way to fix this is with a prepaid debit card. Can you go get one now? Yes, and we want to clear this up. If you just buy that prepaid card, put $400 on it, then call me back and read the numbers to me.
The moment they ask for a prepaid card is the moment you know something's wrong. Think before you send money. Learn more at scamowareness.org.
Parking is one of the things that many of us have to do every day. But what do you do when there's nowhere to park? MTSU has different colors, which are white, red, and green. When it comes to MTSU parking, it gets real. As you can see, a guy and a girl arrived at the same parking spot at the same time. I'm pretty sure whatever he's saying right now isn't too nice. So the girl actually ended up moving to give him the parking spot since he got there first. She's a good one, because I don't think I would have done it. Unfortunately, you can't always find a spot and may even have to spend a night in a space to ensure that you have one for the next day. I decided to see just how bad people wanted a parking spot.
We're at the parking. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Yes, yes, girl. They're like valet parking. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Even our hostess, Kewana, recorded the
Here,
madness.
and we're filming, and we're making it, and people are trying to find places, and it's crazy. Okay.
I had to do something pretty illegal to get a spot.
Oh.
So, what are you willing to do to get a parking spot?
All right, hello, and welcome back to Raging Redhead, where I talk about random things that make me angry. As you can see, I'm standing instead of sitting this time. Not my choice. Okay, so today we will be talking about noses. Everyone has one, obviously, but not everyone shows their noses with respect. What do I mean by that? I mean that people do the most outrageous things with their noses. I'm not talking about piercings or tattoos. Oh no, this is much worse. You see, a dark shroud evolves around my head whenever I see someone about to sneeze, because I'm thinking one of three things. One, they are going to do a mediocre sneeze where they hold in the sneeze, which is preferred, where they like, pretty much. Then, maybe the second, they're going to do just an original sneeze, like, achoo, something around those lines, doesn't matter. Or, they will unleash the floodgates with their nose and just completely obliterate my eardrums in the process. It is insane how some people sneeze. See, myself, I do a quick pretty much. But others, there's not even a warning before the storm. No, they just build it up inside them without making any facial expressions and at all. They do the unthinkable. See, that's what they do. That's what they do. What possesses someone to even think about doing this, even in the middle of a silent class? It's embarrassing, but they don't seem to care. People in the class are staring at the sneezer like Daffy Duck when he got his beak shot around to the back of his head. They're just like, Now, there are intense sneezes, and then there are intense sniffers, like that. Yeah, I know you're probably asking me, what's so wrong about sniffing? Everyone does it at least like once a day. Well, shut up and I'll tell you. See, a good sniff to have as a person is like, simple, maximum, like that. What you don't need to do by any means is you guys hear that? Sounding like a steamboat off in the distance. There are people that do this in a silent classroom as well. Now listen, I understand if you have a cold and your nose is stopped up, but does that mean you should sniff so hard that you suck your pencils up and off the table into your nose? No, it does not. Stick to a simple sniff and a simple sneeze, and I won't come looking to eat you. Thanks, everybody.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all.
Father figures. There are over 70 million fathers in the U.S. Inventive fathers, athletic, brave.
Look at this adorable stock footage that they found. Who is that guy? Who is that guy doing push-ups in a field with his man bun?
I wasn't sure who your father was.
How does that work?
It was the crazy 70s. Maccabee wasn't exactly a priority.
I've always wondered where I got my zest for lovemaking. Now we know.
Now we know.
Okay, shut up, dude. Your suit looks stupid.
Hey, I would wear that suit.
Why is he dressed like he's going to the worst prom ever?
Because he just left prom with me. That was shot during my prom.
Was the theme, like, seasonal fruits?
Well, looking at his jacket, I feel like he came back from a rodeo, not a prom.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's great for attracting the attention of bulls.
Awesome.
While you were at prom, did you ever get speared by a bull? Do you feel like it was because of the tie or because of the jacket that this hypothetical bull attacked Owen Wilson?
I thought bulls only attack you if they see red.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a myth.
I feel like they'll attack you whenever.
I'm pretty sure bulls...
It's very clear that we've never been to a rodeo.
...will hate you either way.
Operation Who's Your Daddy? The top mission is finding dad. Submission is going to be having stone crabs. Mission below that, getting you laid.
I will say, though,
Owen Wilson,
they look nothing alike.
No, they don't. They probably had different dads. That's probably the twist. Calling in right now. Shyamalan twist. Different dads.
Are you a serial killer?
I am not a serial killer.
You just emphasized the word serial. Like I'm a killer, but I'm not a serial killer.
But that was totally unintentional.
You're still not saying, I promise I'm not a killer. We can give you a ride, but those aren't too tight, are they?
Almost kill you, can't kill you.
Is that Cat Williams?
That is Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Did they tie him up?
Yeah, they did.
Did they tie up his hands?
Yes!
Yeah, because he could be a serial killer. We don't know.
Oh my god, they kidnapped Cat Williams.
They
didn't kidnap Cat Williams.
I feel like if you tie someone up and put him in the back of your car...
I mean, he needed a ride, but he's a serial killer, so, like, you have to tie him up.
Well, he's
These
not a
days you can't trust
serial
anybody.
killer. Serial killer.
Does he go Fruit Loops?
I will say, all of this could have been avoided if they had just taken a paternity test on Maury.
Like a 23andMe?
Yeah, exactly.
This movie is brought to you by Lionsgate and Ancestry.com. Yeah,
Oh, is that the worst?
That looks like an actual hit that
That looks beautiful.
that Owen Wilson's stunt double actually took. Look at that face. That's very clearly not Owen Wilson.
Yeah, no, his nose isn't big enough or crooked enough.
He's also got a light beard.
It is, like, stunning to me how Owen Wilson has a stunt double.
Why are you surprised by that?
He looks
Did you
unlike he looks unlike any other person on the planet.
Did you expect Owen Wilson to do his own stunts?
Hey everyone, welcome back. We have our guest tonight, hip hop artist Maccabee. Yes. Maccabee is a senior here at MTSU and he is majoring in audio production. And you are a recording artist.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I go to school here. I record people here, and then I also record myself. Do a little bit of everything.
Thank you. And can you just tell us more about your backstory and how you got into music?
So how I first got into music, I was in 5th grade, and the band director from my middle school came over, and we all went to the library, and he sat us down and told us all the cool things about being in band, like going to Disney World and all that fun stuff. Who doesn't like that? So I wound up joining I wound up being like really bad, like last chair, first year. And then I came back, like practiced my butt off over the summer and was first chair the next semester. And then I just kept like going hard. And then junior year came around and I was kind of like done doing marching band and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try spitting rhymes, and the rest is history. And then I came here, and I'm from South Carolina, I'm from Charleston, so I came all the way out here to make records.
Cool. And when you were in the marching band, what instrument did you play?
Oh, I played trombone, but I marched baritone, which is like it's like a big trumpet looking thing. It's cool.
That is cool.
It was hard to play, but it was cool. It's heavy.
And so when you got into you started rhyming to become a rapper or a hip hop artist?
So I think probably what actually happened was like I was in junior year, I was in this English class and we had to write a poem. And it was something like if you like could perform it or something in class, like you get extra credit or something like that. And I was like, mine as well. So I tried it. And it wound up going pretty good. People liked it, so I was like, you know what? Like, I might actually try like doing this, and I tried. Made some really bad songs. Nothing's changed. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, from there I just kind of kept doing it, kept working at it. Nobody ever really helped me out, so I was like, it was always me just kind of doing it, learning myself, and yeah, started playing guitar, playing a little piano. A little bit of drums. I'm pretty bad at drums, but yeah.
Good, man. You're good.
Yeah.
Did you have like anyone who inspired you?
Like in what way? Like
I guess your hip hop sense.
Okay, so hip hop sense, I'd say like definitely like, I mean like the OGs, like the Biggies, the Pacs, the Nas's, and just like I really like A Tribe Called Quest too. I don't know if you're familiar with them, like Q-Tip and stuff.
Yes.
Like I just really like old school hip hop. I thought that was a great era of music. Yeah. It's pretty much my inspirations. But I think I feel like I'm also inspired by other music that isn't necessarily hip hop, which is kind of why you hear kind of like infused stuff in my tracks sometimes. Like, I really like kind of all classic rock. I love the Beatles. The Stones. It's kind of oldies. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I listened to one of your songs, and it reminds me of like an old. Well, they're not old. They're like just from not too early 2000s. It's like a group called Swayze. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh, I know who Swayze is.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about. And that Corona and Lime song.
They have another one. It's Buzzin'.
Buzzin'.
Oh,
yes. That's what your music reminds me of.
Yeah.
And you have a song called Dio for the B.O.
Dio for the B.O., yep. Yeah.
Can you just like tell everyone what inspired you to make that song?
Okay, yeah. So Dio for the B.O. was kind of a weird one how it came up. So at MTSU here, I don't know if everyone knows, but there's a commercial songwriting program, and it's awesome. Like the guy who teaches it is a hit songwriter himself, so it's cool. So one of the assignments was that we had to write a protest song. And so we had to like come into class one day with like a list of titles, and one of the titles that I had was deodorant awareness, because that's what I called whatever this song was going to be. And the class voted on what song we wanted, and they chose that one. And I wound up going home, writing it, made a beat to it, and yeah, just wrote this song about deodorant to it. It's pretty random. I feel like I haven't really wrote too much stuff like that before or really after, but it's cool.
I think it's a pretty chill song. I mean, it is like,
yeah.
I mean, protest, people gotta wear deodorant. It's important, y'all.
Yeah, it's definitely
it's important.
Everybody, all you guys watching, definitely wear deodorant.
It's really important.
Yeah. We're putting out a video, I don't know when it's gonna be out, hopefully by like next year, but we're in the process of doing that. We filming with some buddies of mine. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah.
Dio for the B.O.
Dio.
Look it up, y'all. Will you be performing that?
Yeah. Well, I don't see why not.
Cool. Let the people know that they need Dio.
Dio for the
B.O.
Yeah. I tried to come at it from like a teacher in a health class perspective, so that like there's no curse words in it, so like I almost want to like pitch it to like middle schools or like a deodorant company and like get them to like.
That's gonna be the song.
Yeah,
like
then
all
just-
the little third grade classes, like when the
That's what I'm
teachers
saying.
come.
Yeah, just telling them about like how babies are made and all this stuff. Yeah.
Y'all are getting hormones. Y'all need Dio,
Mhm.
and it's like play the song.
Everybody, yeah. It's great.
And do you have any other singles coming out, or is that you just released?
I actually just did like a collaboration project that I released last Friday. It's called Windjammer. That was a fun one. That was like that was the first song I've released that wasn't like sample and loop based. It was all like live drums, live guitar, bass, and then just the vocals. Yeah.
Cool.
And we also have like Shaker, Tamarine. I don't know. It's a fun one. It's like it's a very islandy track. Me and my buddy actually wrote it because I found out he's from my same hometown, Charleston, South Carolina, and so we were just chit-chatting, just talking, and then all of a sudden, he's like, yo, have you ever been to the Windjammer? I was like, yeah, I mean, it's my hometown. And he's like, dude, we should write a song about that. So instead of having it being like this bar, this restaurant place, we changed it to a person who is a Windjammer, which I don't even know what that means, but we kind of made something out of it. So we kind of changed the meaning to be this like person who's like a hobo who just kind of lives on the beach and kind of just like surfs and just lives island time type thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So like people from, even though Windjammer is not actually a person, people from Charleston,
Yeah.
South Carolina can relate to it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I try to make it so that everyone can relate to it. I try to make it my music universal, but I mean, sometimes it doesn't come off that way, but whatever. Yeah.
Whatever seems fit. You good.
For sure. Yeah.
You have, let's see. Do you have any upcoming performances where you're going to be performing?
Yeah, I actually play every Wednesday. There's an open mic on campus at Starbucks over there in the library. And yeah, I play at 6:30 every Wednesday. 15-minute set. Some cool tracks. It's a good time.
Yes,
So-
people should really go out and support our local artists, especially
sure.
here on campus, because it's
Yeah.
easy, it's free.
It's
You have
easy.
to go in there.
Yeah,
it's
it's
in a chill
definitely free.
place.
Yeah, you get coffee too. Well, if you pay for it. But
Yeah. But the talent's free.
yeah, the
Yeah.
inspiration is free. Yeah. Good stuff.
So being a recording artist, do you have any techniques you do before you record?
I really like to stretch before like a long studio session because you just kind of be cooped up in a chair all day, and that's one thing I like to do. I like to stretch. I don't do yoga, but I probably should. I stretch though, so stretching is kind of like
It's your warm up.
it's a warm up yoga type thing, I guess. Yeah, so I like to do that. I also like to eat food in the studio because that's fun. It's never fun being hungry in the studio because then you're just hangry at the people you're recording, and nobody wants that. In the studio, it's all about putting like a nice vibe into the air, and so that you can get the best takes out of people. And whenever you're not on your A game, they're not going to be on their A game.
I agree. I should probably eat before I come do this, so I won't be a hangry host. I apologize to the crew.
It's like a Snickers commercial.
Yeah,
Eat a Snickers.
definitely.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
me, like almost every day.
Same. Same. I don't have enough chocolate in my diet, but I should. Let's write a song about that.
Yes. Next up, in the recording booth, I can help you out.
You got it? You trying to come sing the hook? Okay.
Yes.
Cool. I can
I
get down
will.
with that.
I will. And so, where can people find your music at?
Oh yeah, good point. You can find my music on Spotify at Maccabee to MC, on SoundCloud, Maccabee to MC. You can find me on Facebook, Maccabee, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Maccabee to MC. Try to keep it simple for you guys, but.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And did you have like a little logo sticker?
Oh yeah, I got a sticker. Yeah, I gotta show you guys. Uh-oh. I hope the camera can get this.
Maccabee.
Yeah, that's my sticker. You can find that on campus just about anywhere. be on the lookout. It's a good time.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Maccabee is going to
No
perform
problem.
for us when we come back from the break.
Mm-hmm.
Idle hands. They say they're the devil's workshop. But give idle hands a place to go, a purpose, and they're capable of amazing things.
Everyone give a round of applause for our performer tonight, Maccabee.
This one's called Dio for the B.O. Yeah. Okay. Actually, can we get that a little bit louder in the speakers? Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Please, wear deodorant. Not on just one armpit, but both. If your pits stink, I have a solution. Solve all your problems like good nutrition. Take it from smelling like you dive into dumpsters to a sense so hot like Miami in the summer. Dio, Dio, Dio for the B.O. Dio, Dio, Dio for the B.O. Dio, Dio, Dio for the B.O. Put on the Dio, you won't have the B.O. When I was young, I thought I didn't smell, cause back in grade school, nobody could tell. Pre-pubic times were ones that just soap. No other products needed to cope. Then I grew older and entered junior high and started to smell weird but didn't know why. After gym class would arise a scent that the ladies in my grade didn't find pleasant. One day after school I asked my mom, cause she knows everything and she's the bomb. She spoke of a thing used for bad odorin. This magical device is called deodorant. If your pits stink, I have a solution. Solve all your problems like good nutrition. Take it from smelling like you dive in the dumpsters to a scent so hot like Miami in the summer. Dio, Dio, Dio for the B.O. Dio, Dio, Dio for the B.O. Dio, Dio, Dio for the B.O. Put on the Dio, you won't have the B.O. Don't you freaking hate when you're sitting in class, trying super hard to focus on your math, but something distracts, leaving you hostile, begging for that fragrance just to leave your nostril. Math is a subject you never did too well, and only getting harder when distracted by that smell. Wishing that your classmate would use some D.O. Maybe then it would solve his B.O.C. Soap is important, but doesn't do it all, regardless of the fact if you're big or small. Cause at the age of 13, your body starts to differ. That is why deodorant is a blessing to consider. Be aware that deodorant is there. Be aware that deodorant is there. Do us all a favor and put some on, cause no one likes the smell of B.O. at all. If your pits stink, I have a solution. Solve all your problems like good nutrition. Take it from smelling like you dive in the dumpsters to a scent so hot like Miami in the summer. Dio, Dio, Dio for the B.O. Dio, Dio, Dio for the B.O. Dio, Dio, Dio for the B.O. Put on the Dio, you won't have the B.O. Just let that ride. Ride out real nice.
Everyone give it up one more time for Maccabee. Thank you so much for coming, and that's all we have for the show tonight. Thanks for watching MT at Night.
MT at Night.